Welcome to Miracles of Kindness, the channel where every story shows how love, fate, and kindness change lives. Today's story will leave you breathless: a humble waitress, a priceless pendant, and a billionaire who couldn't believe his eyes. Stay tuned! It was a busy afternoon at the restaurant. The young waitress, known for her kindness and patience, made a small mistake. The manager's anger erupted, and in front of every customer, he fired her. Shock filled the room. Colleagues stared in disbelief, and the young woman's face turned crimson with embarrassment. She quietly gathered her things, hiding tears behind her hands, unaware that this moment would change her life forever. As she packed her apron, a small pendant around her neck caught the light. It was an antique, worn but beautiful, with a mysterious glow. She had worn it every day since childhood, unaware of its incredible history. But to someone in the room, this pendant was more than jewelry. It was a key, a link to a past filled with secrets and fortune. Among the shocked onlookers, one man's eyes were fixed. A billionaire, calm and commanding, had entered the restaurant. His presence seemed to quiet the chaos. Every detail about him screamed power and authority. The designer suit, the sharp gaze, the silent confidence. And then, his eyes landed on the pendant. He froze. Time seemed to stop for him. The pendant, it was unmistakable. A family heirloom lost years ago, gone without a trace. And here it was, worn by a humble waitress. His heart raced. Memories flooded back, childhood laughter, family celebrations, and the one precious piece he thought he'd never see again. As the waitress walked out, trying to hide her tears, the billionaire could not move. He immediately instructed his assistant to find her. Every moment felt like an eternity. Stashi. He had to know who she was and how this priceless treasure ended up in her hands. Fate, it seemed, had led them to this exact moment. Moments later, he found her standing alone on the street. She was unaware of the storm she had just entered. The billionaire approached slowly, his eyes fixed on the pendant. The contrast between their worlds, wealth and struggle, power and humility, could not have been more striking. And yet, destiny had brought them here. Finally, he spoke. "Where did you get that pendant?" His voice carried awe and disbelief. The waitress trembled, unsure what he meant. It belonged to my grandmother," she whispered. The billionaire's eyes filled with tears. This pendant was more than jewelry. It was a symbol of family, of love, and of memories thought lost forever. They shared stories, hers of struggle, his of wealth and loss, and slowly respect and understanding grew between them. He saw her kindness, her honesty, and her humble spirit. She saw his gratitude, his emotion, and a heart softened by fate. In that moment, two very different lives began to intertwine. The billionaire offered her a chance to change her life, to rise above the hardships she had endured. But she remained humble, her spirit unbroken. He promised support, but also made her realize that kindness, honesty, and courage are the greatest treasures of all. The pendant had brought them together, but it was her heart that kept them connected. And so, from a day of humiliation and heartbreak, a miraculous story unfolded. A humble waitress, a lost pendant, and a billionaire whose world changed with a single glance. Fate had intervened, proving that kindness, honesty, and destiny always find a way. Remember, every act of kindness, no matter how small, can lead to miracles. Thank you for watching this incredible story on Miracles of Kindness. Remember, no act of kindness is ever wasted, and sometimes the smallest gesture can change a life forever. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring tales that celebrate love, courage, and destiny. Until next time, keep spreading kindness, because miracles truly happen when we least expect them.